What up? What up? What up? Brick Boys best bet will cook the books. Here with O and Cody. We about to get into week 6 NFL. First game, Jacksonville at Chicago. Um, I went back and forth because he just started to show a little promise. Just started to pick up. Chicago defense plays all the time. Um, but I'm not sure that they not gonna keep this Jacksonville offense out of the end zone. I think they just got the -1.5 because they home. I'm going Jacksonville money line.
It's
Um, yeah, this one,
you know
Trevor
home.
Lawrence, Caleb Williams, the Bears
Put
are
out of
home.
ESPN. Jacksonville at Chicago.
Yeah, the Bears are home.
It's in London, man.
Oh,
Or
it is.
let's say the home team, they get the home locker room.
We
You
got
get
another
all the
London game.
home furnishings.
We got another London game.
It could be more Jags
These
fans.
punk ass London games anyway.
It could
yeah,
be more Jags fans for all we know. Man.
I'm gonna take the over 44.5 with this one, bro. Yeah, we don't know. Like, they, I don't know. The Bears defense is good, but this Jaguars team, man, they've been a little feisty lately. So we're gonna see. But I could definitely see both sides going. I'm gonna go with the over 44.5.
It's a tricky game here because these games. You said you like the over, but
Mm-hmm.
these London traditionally do not go over. They're traditionally under. Like they're none of them are really high scoring games like that. Um, man, it's tough. I like the Jags. I like the way they going, but I don't know. I think they really one more game away from firing their coach. One loss from firing their coach. You know. I don't like that defense. I don't like the Jags defense. I think the Bears, they got Keenan Allen back, they starting to piece the show together. Um they playing another bad defense, man. We done seen a lot of teams. Even Joe Flacco exposed his Jags defense last week. The Jags escaped by the grace of God last week. And hand alone, I just can't bet on the Jags team. Like I don't know. This Jags team is not good to me. I'm gonna roll with Bears money line, man. Not gonna complicate it too much, man.
You did with your explanation. Arizona at Green Bay. Arizona just they it seems to me like they're just trying to outscore people and they really haven't hit any kind of like offensive fluidity. They don't know if they want to get the ball on the ground. They don't know if they want to go with Kyler Murray on these quarterback runs. I haven't seen nothing deliberate yet. It's kind of all over the place, and Green Bay is just hitting on all cylinders as long as Jordan Love in the game. They play good defense. So I'm taking Green Bay, and I think they could beat them by a touchdown. So the 4.5 isn't a problem.
This Cardinals team, shout out to them for the win against the 49ers, man. But I do got them get a humble by the Packers on Sunday, man. I'm gonna take the Packers -4.5. I just feel though they're a better team.
Mm, no, I like and I don't know. They just be letting us down, but the Cardinals have let us down too. I just see points in this game. I'll take over 47.5. I don't like a side in this game.
Next game, Indianapolis, Tennessee. Tennessee has allowed the least yards to wide receivers this year. Uh, what Richardson still getting his foot in, just coming off the oblique injury. Not the best passer in the world. Uh, Jonathan Taylor hurt. I don't know about Indianapolis going to Tennessee trying to win this game. So I'm just taking Tennessee money line. I don't even trust them with points.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to piggyback, bro. Uh, yeah, I just don't see the Colts coming like going to Tennessee and beating the Titans. And the Titans, I just feel as though they're like currently right now they are the better team, and I don't think that I don't think they have as many question marks as the Colts right now. So I'm gonna roll with the Titans on the money line.
I'll probably go Tennessee minus 2.5.
Houston at New England. It's a no-brainer for me. I ain't even gonna put too much into it. Houston could definitely beat this team by a touchdown. New England gonna try to run the ball 50 times. So no offense versus offense and the defense that's playing half decent. So no brainer.
Listen, pal, Jacoby Brissett, MVP of the league, pal. You better watch. You better watch what I say, pal. Nah, ain't really too much to say, man. I think the Texans are gonna score at will, man. I do want to take the 7.5, but I'm gonna roll with the over 37.5. I think the Texans are gonna get that on their own, man. I'm gonna take the over for that game.
Um, hmm. Man, you just got to roll with the Texans, man, and not even think about it. Texas minus 6.5.
Interesting game. Tampa Bay at New Orleans. New Orleans lost the quarterback. Tampa Bay playing well, but New Orleans really, really, really need this game if they got any kind of like thought of like moving past something or moving forward. But I don't see it. Tampa Bay minus 3.5.
Yeah, man. The Saints like had a hell of a week 1 and week 2. But yeah, after that, man, they sort of I'm not gonna say they fell off a cliff per se, but nah, they pretty much fell off a cliff. They were losing games after that, but they did keep these games close. I will say that, but minus the Chiefs game. Yeah, I gotta roll with the Buccaneers, and man, on the money line. I don't see the Saints. I just don't see it, especially without Carr. Yeah, I just don't see it.
Now, this might be my favorite bet of the day. One of them, maybe not, but one of them. This Tampa Bay team, man, they got the better record, but they're not the better team. They're just gonna go out there. They want to play offense. They don't play defense. They didn't play defense last year. They still don't play defense now. With the Saints, they're at home in the Superdome. This is a crazy environment. And Baker Mayfield is going to have to show out. Marcus Lattimore versus Mike Evans. This is a divisional game. This ain't just going to be no cakewalk for Tampa Bay. I think that Saints defense, that D line, and that stadium is going to be routed. Baker is going to be he's going to be under chaos. Boney Island, Saints money line. The quarterback that's starting this game for New Orleans is the rookie that everybody was talking about in the beginning of the season. So I'm not worried, man. I think New Orleans got the pieces on offense, and I think this defense can hold Tampa Bay. And I don't think Tampa Bay defense is going to be able to stop New Orleans at all. They still got the same offensive coordinator. It don't matter who's the quarterback. Derek Carr is not by far a good quarterback at all. I think this rookie is going to be able to come in there and do his job. New Orleans money line.
Cleveland at Philly. Cleveland's a mess. I mean, you got the quarterback, coach looking at each other, asking questions, wondering what's happening. Watson running backwards, throwing the ball. They are in disarray. This 9.5 points is deep, but I think they can cover it. But I don't trust it. So I'm going with the over 42.5 points. Points will be scored by not but Cleveland.
Um, I don't want to lay points with the Eagles, man, but I saw that Browns game last week, bro. The team is in shambles right now, man. Yeah, I gotta take the 9.5 with the Eagles, man. It is steep, but I just can't get there with Cleveland. I just can't. Deshaun Watson looked like he don't even want to play football no more. Like I don't like with the allegations and everything. He got a lot going on right now, but you can tell like it's taking an effect on him. Like his face, just look at his face this game. Just watch, just look at his face. I want everybody to do that. Just look at his face. He doesn't look interested in the game whatsoever. So I'm gonna lay the points with the Eagles.
I don't like the Browns at all. The thing with Philly is the one thing I can count on is Saquon. I think Saquon, he didn't score last game, 2 touchdown game. That's what he's been doing. 2 touchdowns, no touchdown. 2 touchdowns, no touchdown. Oh man, it's tough. I guess you just gotta lay the points with Philly, man. Don't like it by any means, but
I'm with you.
I think I think it's the right spot. I think it's the right spot. I just think Saquon's gonna be too much. AJ Brown, Devontae Smith coming back. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think it's gonna be too much. Even though Philly's defense ain't shit, but we'll see, man.
Washington at Baltimore. Interesting game. They're comparing Jayden Daniels to Lamar Jackson. But this Washington defensive backfield is awful. Baltimore is going to murder them. This could be a big, big game for Mark Andrews, actually. So I'm taking Baltimore -7.
This game I was sort of back and forth with. Um, we got two mobile quarterbacks. Two quarterbacks who these damn dual threats. Both in Lamar Jackson and Jaden Daniels. I saw Jaden Daniels last week versus the Browns. Yeah, he cooked them. I ain't even gonna hold you. He cooked them. Um, but the Ravens, they did their thing. They got that win out. Um, oh man, but Lamar Jackson at home, man. That stadium about to be loud. It's about to be a good time, man. I gotta take the points with the Ravens, man, because I just with the Ravens at home, man. Yeah, nah, they're gonna turn up definitely. I'm gonna take the -6.5 with the Ravens.
Um, I'm more confident in laying the points with the Ravens, even though just like Philly, or not as much as Philly. I know the Ravens defense ain't shit, or they're decent. They're not by far as good as they were last year, you know. But this defense is gonna have to show up. I think the crowd is gonna play a key factor. I think the Redskins, not gonna be able to do what they want to do. I think I think there's gonna be too much for them, man. I think on the offensive end, they're gonna wear down the Commanders' defense, and like you said, Mark Andrews and Zay Flowers, they will eat tremendously off that play action this week. Um, and I think the defense caused a few turnovers, crowd going crazy. I think Baltimore beat them big. I think this is gonna be more than a touchdown. Baltimore -7.
LA Chargers versus Denver. Young boy won 3 starts. Um, but the Chargers are playing old school, run the ball football. I'm taking the Chargers -3.
I gotta go with the home team here, man. You see what this Denver defense can do. I just crazy what they doing actually. And Bo Nix, I don't know how the hell he's winning a game with not even 100 yards, but they doing it. They winning. You know what I mean? They winning these games, and it's like how the defense. Um, Denver at home. Portland Sun going to do his thing. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Broncos on the money line.
What I see here are two teams that want to run the ball, play a lot of defense. So, tough divisional game. I like under 35.5. Sexy pick.
Pittsburgh at Las Vegas. In Vegas, Pittsburgh, too much defense. Vegas is in disarray. My squad. You got Adams trying to get out of there. I think until he's gone and they could get control of this locker room again and get all out of the press all out of there and everything, we're not going to be right. So I'm actually taking Pittsburgh money line.
Yeah, man. This Vegas team, I don't know what to say, man. But y'all do have weapons. I will say that. Like I'm loving Brock Bowers. I'm, bro. I'm actually not. Brock Bowers is fire. Yeah, man. Like and with Devontae Adams wanting out, it's just like, all right, well, they're like, well, what do y'all do? You know? Um, Pittsburgh coming off that crazy loss to Dallas. Um, yeah, man, I got to roll with the Steelers on this one on the money line.
Last week, I'm gonna be straight up cold. I had Raiders money line, and they back at home. Man, this Pittsburgh team, they don't know what they are. Um, you see what I got on right now. You see what I got on right now. We beat them, and I'll tell you right now, we're not that good. You know, this Raiders team, I think they got a lot to prove. I don't think they're as bad as people think. They did beat Baltimore, and Baltimore is in the same division as Pittsburgh, and they both kind of have like sort of the same identity, kind of. Raiders at home. I'm gonna go Raiders money line. You can take the points if you like too. I don't like this Pittsburgh team like that, man. They fraud.
Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions of Dallas. I don't trust Dallas defense with all the people hurt. I think Detroit gonna be able to go in there and score some points and actually come out with the money line win. I'm taking Detroit money line.
Uh, Here's the thing: like Dallas could pull a win out of their ass. You know what I mean? Just like they did last week. They definitely pull this one out of their ass. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Lions -3, man. Just the Cowboys still got some question marks, but yeah, I just don't see it. I just don't see how they can beat Detroit. I just don't see it. So I'm gonna roll with Detroit -3.
Um, Man, this game is just tough. If we had the players on defense, we probably could make a case for us to win this game. But it's just I don't trust this Detroit defense, you know. But I really feel like this line is crazy. I feel like it should be Detroit minus like 5.5. Like I feel like they're giving us a little value here because we just beat Pittsburgh, coming off 2 wins. We beat Pittsburgh, we beat the Giants, you know. But we've been terrible at home, like literally terrible. Like we got the doors cooked off us a few times, and I don't see anything different here. You know, this is my team, so I kind of have a good angle on them. This is probably one of my favorite bets on Sunday, as it pains me to say this, man. But I'm taking Detroit -3 and probably, you know, laying the laying a lot of lumber on it because I think Detroit -3, maybe Detroit -7. You could ladder it, maybe Detroit -14. I don't know. These games really get out of hand sometimes when we have a lot of hope, and this could be one of those games where we just really get like embarrassed at home. It's tough.
Atlanta at Carolina. I couldn't see why this wasn't a little higher of a spread actually with all the points Atlanta been throwing around, but I guess they taking some weight of Carolina being home, changing the quarterback, and all these other good things. I'm taking Atlanta -6 easy all day.
Yeah, I gotta take Kirk Cousins and company, bro. I gotta take Drake London. I gotta take him -6.5, man. Um, yeah, I don't get why it's under a touchdown either. I don't get it. Um, as I said, the Panthers are that's a team I can count on to do what do what I expect them to do, and that's what they have been doing. And I definitely don't see them like keeping it within the number against the Falcons. I'm taking the Falcons -6.5.
Go Atlanta -6.
Cincinnati and the Giants. This is another one I couldn't figure out why this spread is like this. Cincinnati has played, I'm talking about tooth and nail with the upper echelon of the league. They've ran step for step, just ain't played enough defense. Mishandled a field goal, a couple of things, and they have 2 wins. This Giants team just getting Malik Neighbors back, and I'm just haven't seen consistency from them. I'm taking Cincinnati -3.5 all day.
Um, for me personally, Cincinnati, like I don't know, they find ways to lose. Like I don't know what it is about them. They just find ways to lose. The Giants, they ain't good either, but they do have some wins. Versus the Bengals, one win. Yeah, man, I just don't see it. Giants at home, and they lost by 5 points versus the Cowboys. They trying to keep it close. They've been trying to keep it close lately. Um, yeah, man, I'm gonna have to go with the Giants money line on this one.
You know, when I look at this game with the eye test, it says Cincinnati -3.5. But when I like think about it, I get Giants money line. Giants 0-2 at home. The Bengals need a win bad. But the Giants, I don't know. It's like this team for some reason has like some hope. Like it's like some
Yeah,
new hope in the air.
I
And,
can't like
and I can't ignore that.
exactly.
I cannot ignore that. You know, when I seen after seeing Cincinnati lose to the Commanders, it's like, damn, like who can they beat, man? I mean, they beat the Panthers, but the Panthers don't really. I mean, they have offense. I don't know, man. It's a tough game. I don't know. I feel like Malik Neighbors coming back. I see Thibodeau coming back. I see like a few pieces coming back on this Giants defense. I know Cincinnati defense isn't anything. I know Malik Neighbors is going to show out, and Daniel Jones is going to get him the ball. But it's like, what if Daniel Jones has one of those games? Like he's been playing really good, but it's like is he gonna come back down to earth? Ah man, you know the Giants playing good, but one thing I can't never do. Hold on, my fault, my fault. One thing I can't never do is bet on the fucking Giants, bruh. Bengals minus 3.5. They're not losing another game this early, man.
Next week, Monday night game, Buffalo at the Jets. I do not believe in the Buffalo team at all. Um, I haven't seen the defense out of them that they were supposed to have. Nothing. I'm riding with the Jets on this Jets money line.
Yeah, you got Aaron Rodgers at home in Jersey. Yeah, man, versus the Bills team. Not granted, they did try to come back versus the Texans. I'll give them that, but yeah, man, like the Jets definitely need a win too. Coming off the losses to Denver, that was an embarrassing loss, and then coming off the loss versus the Vikings, which it's understandable, but they need a win here, man. They definitely need a win here. I'm gonna take the Jets on the money line, man.
Now, we've probably gotten to my favorite game of the week. We've gotten to my favorite game of the week, man. Um, I think the Jets are just gonna go out there and just beat the shit out of them. I don't think there's gonna be a game from the beginning of the game. I think they're gonna come out there and really show some frustration on the Buffalo Bills. Divisional game. I think Brees Hall, Garrett Wilson, and most importantly, Aaron Rodgers is gonna be on fire. I think Aaron Rodgers is gonna have these boys ready. Jets 2-3, Bills 3-2. Jets need this game if they want like some type of angle on the division. They can't give up a nut like a L to somebody in their division. Like they they beat the Patriots, so they're 1-0 in their division. They need this win. You know what I'm saying? I can't go against that man. Can't go against that man. I gotta go Jets money line. I think the defense is gonna play outstanding. Offense is gonna be off the walls. I think they're just gonna beat the brakes off them. It's not gonna be a game.
And that's what's up. This B, Cody, and O would cook the books. We up out of here.
Peace.